The Galactic Academy of Xylarian stood as a pride of 1,000 species, a fortress where as of empires learned the art of war, diplomacy, and domination. Every species sent its brightest there. Every student believed themselves superior, until a human arrived, and until the day a creature older than fear itself broke free, only to bow before that human's voice. The Deathworlder arrives. Cadet Orenvale was the first human ever admitted to Xylarian. To the aliens, Earth was a backwater Deathworld, too violent to civilize. They called him primitive. Oren said little. He listened, watched, and learned. Humans, after all, were experts in adaptation. On Earth, surviving storms, predators, and famine was part of childhood. What others called chaos, humans called home. The Academy's greatest weapon. Beneath the Academy lay a sealed vault. Project Zarf, a predator engineered for war. 3 meters tall, plated in black armor, its sensors could detect a heartbeat through walls. It was used for one thing only, testing how cadets performed under terror. It had never escaped. Until that day, a containment drill failed. Lights died. Berries dropped. The predator was free. Within minutes, alarms howled across campus. Cadets ran. Instructors shouted orders. Security teams vanished one by one. The beast hunted everything that moved. The human who didn't run. While others barricaded themselves, Oren walked toward the chaos. A fellow cadet screamed, "You can't stop that thing." He answered quietly, "Maybe it doesn't need stopping." The corridors smelled of ozone and blood. The predator crouched at the far end, its claws slick, its body trembling with energy. It turned its eyeless head toward the human who dared to approach. Fear and silence. Every creature the predator had met screamed. It fed on fear, but the human didn't. Oren's heartbeat stayed slow, his breathing even. He didn't fight fear. He mastered it long ago. On Earth, predators respect calm, the language of dominance. He raised one hand and spoke softly. "Enough." The word echoed through the corridor like thunder. The impossible moment. The predator paused. Its spines retracted. It tilted its massive head, tasting the air. Oren took one slow step forward. "I know what you are," he said. "I've seen your kind before. You just want to survive." The creature's low rumble filled the hall. Then it lowered itself, claws folding inward. It bowed. From the control tower, stunned aliens watched the impossible happen. It recognizes him. Instructors shouted over comms. Is he controlling it? No psionics detected. Then what? Dr. Keron, the Academy's xenobiologist, whispered, "It's recognizing him." The predator's genome includes DNA from Deathworld species. It senses kinship. But that wasn't the whole truth. The predator obeyed not because of blood, but because of something deeper, respect without fear, the bow that stunned the galaxy. Oren placed a hand on the creature's armored snout. Its breath hissed softly. Security teams surrounded them, weapons drawn. "Step away, cadet!" the commander barked. Oren shook his head. "If you fire, it'll fight again. Let it choose peace." Slowly, impossibly, the creature lay down beside him like a tamed hound. Cameras captured the image, the Deathworld and the monster, calm amid chaos. That footage would circle the galaxy for centuries. The interrogation. After containment, Oren faced the headmaster, General Dravenkar. "How did you do it?" "I didn't control it," Oren said. "I talked to it." "You expect me to believe words stop that thing?" "On Earth, words stop wars. Or start them." He explained nothing more. The aliens couldn't understand. They'd been taught that domination came from strength. Humans knew it came from understanding. The predator's choice. When scientists tried to separate the predator, it refused to move. It followed Oren everywhere, training, meals, even classes. They named it Echo. It ignored every alien order but obeyed a single human whisper. When a bully cadet fired a stun bolt at Orin, Echo disarmed him with a roar that shook the ground. Orin only said, "Stand down." And it did. The lesson of the Deathworlder. The Academy changed that day. Professors studied Deathworld psychology. Cadets were taught that empathy could subdue what force could not. Orin explained once to a fellow student, "On my world, you don't survive by killing everything that scares you. You survive by learning what it fears." The graduation trial. At graduation, cadets face a war simulation, commanding fleets against impossible odds. Most failed. Orin led his team differently. He listened. He trusted. He adapted. When others panicked, he smiled. When systems failed, he improvised. And when victory came, even the instructors stood to applaud. General Dravenkar told him, "You taught us that control isn't conquest." "No," Orin replied. "It's cooperation." The legacy of Echo. Years later, a monument rose in the Academy's courtyard, a human figure standing before a kneeling predator. The inscription read, "Even monsters bow to those who understand them." Echo remained Orin's companion until its death. When it finally fell silent, the entire Academy held a moment of stillness, not for the beast, but for the bond. And across the galaxy, one phrase entered legend. When a Deathworlder speaks, even nightmares listen.